the age of the internet, people still fail to realize that real life and internet are not the same. Are not the same. Are not the same.
Good day, everyone. Our topic for today is about mail merge. So, mail merge is an effective tool which allow you to create multiple letters, labels, envelopes, name tag, and more using information stored in our list, in our database, or our spreadsheet. When doing a mail merge, you must have a Word document and a recipient list, which is usually an Excel file. So we have here a simple formula for our mail merge. So we have here our source data. So we can create our source data using our database or our Outlook or our spreadsheet, our Excel. So this source data contains the information about our recipients, all the information about our recipients. It contains the name of our recipients, their address, their contact number, their email address, even their job titles. So any information needed for our recipient, we put it on our source data. So source data plus our generic data. So for our generic data, we created on our Word document. So source data plus our out. So let's try it. So how to create a mail merge. So let's create a new Word document. So this is a new Word document, so blank. So under the mailings tab, let's locate the mailings tab. So under the mailings tab, let's look for the start mail merge. So you can use the step-by-step mail merge wizard to guide you on how to use the mail merge, but you can also click these letters. Let's just, for this time, let's use the letters. Okay, so we have here our letter. So next is let's start to select our recipient. So this part is we're going to choose the list of people we'd like to send our document. So select recipient. So we have different options here. We can choose type a new list wherein you will create your source data. We can also use an existing list, which means you already have the information of your recipients either on your spreadsheet or your Excel file. And then the last one is choose from Outlook contacts. So this is your database, the contacts on your Outlook. So let's use an existing list. Okay, so for our existing list, let's just locate our Excel file. So here's my Excel file, my mail merge source data, and then click OK. Okay, so if you're using an Excel workbook, select the worksheet that contains the list, and then you press OK. Okay, let's just check using this edit recipient list. So in the mail merge recipient dialog box, you can control the recipient, including the merge by checking or unchecking each box. So the default is all the recipients are selected. So for example, you don't want to include Sylvia, so you just uncheck. But if you want to, just make sure that you have check on the box. Okay, so if you're done, just click OK. Then next is we can write our letter. So for my letter, I have here my sample wherein I'll just copy. Okay, so this is about the class. And then just write love, miss. Okay, So we're now done with our letters. So after writing our letters, we can now add the placeholder or add our recipient. So how to insert the recipient data? So just make sure to put the insertion point where you want the information to appear in your document. So we have here the address block. So if your letter don't have a format, you can just use this address block. But first is let's do the match field. So this match field is for your recipient data. So like the courtesy title. So let's just put. So all you need to do is just to select the appropriate recipient list field. Make sure you select the right one. So first and then the last name, the job title. Like for example, we don't have the middle name, so just skip it. Okay, job title. We also have the address one, the city, the state, and so on. And also the email. And then click OK. Okay, so again, we have here the address block. So if you don't have any format on how you need to write your letter, so you can use this one. So this one is automatic. So here's a preview of your recipient list. So this is what will appear on your mail merge. Okay, so like this one, address block, and then dear. So we want a first name, for example, okay, greeting line. Uh, okay, ayan. Dear Miss Evangelista. So just click OK. So let's do a preview. So this would happen. Yeah. But for our sample, we have our own format. So here's our format. I'll just minimize this one. Okay, so this is our format on how we need to create our letter. So we can't use the address block in the greeting line. Okay, so what we're going to do is just to follow this example. Okay, so our sample is on the left side. So first is let's put a date on it. So Alt Shift D for the date. Okay, and then after what we need is a title. So for that, ang gagawin natin is insert merge field because we need a certain format. So insert merge field and then put title, then enter. We need the name. Okay, first name, then space, last name, then enter, and then our job title, and then the company name and the address. Okay, here again, and the city, and lastly is our postal code. Then we have dear. What we want is the first name. Then you can see on the body of the letter, meron pa tayong in our. So let's just insert class on and then class date. Okay, so let's maximize this one. Okay, let's just fix the no spacing. Okay, so here's our mail merge. See a preview of this. Okay, so mailings tab and then click preview result. Okay, so as you can see, when we check the preview result, the information changes. So we have here Fatima. Okay, so we have here different information. So when you click this next record or to jump to the next recipient on our list, the information changes. Okay, let's just change the font. Okay, and then mailings tab. Okay, so we're good. As you can see also the class date and the class changes. Okay, so we're done with our mail merge. So you have different options. You can finish and merge your document. You can also edit individual documents. So for example, this Marine, her class begin at 10 a.m. So siya lang yung magbibigay ng 10 a.m. So you can edit her document and change it. So yung kay Mary lang yung ma-edit natin. You can also print your documents. So automatic. So it will change per page. The information of your recipient will change per page. And also you can send email message. So you for sending this email message sa Outlook siya. Kasi siya ay Microsoft Office. So your email will be sent using an Outlook. So you can change this format into plain text or attachment. You can change all the recipients for all the recipients, or you can choose if you just want to send it to Fatima, you can click current record, or you can choose, for example, 1 2 3. So only pages 1 to 3 or recipient 1 to 3 will receive an email. So that's how. And then you click OK. For example, we just want to send it to Fatima. So click OK. So I need to add a subject. So I'll just write class 2021 and then OK. Okay, so when you go to your Outlook, okay, let's just refresh it. Okay, so this is today. I sent an email to Fatima. So again, if you send an email, it will be sent via your Outlook. Okay, so that's all for mail merge, and I hope you learned something. Goodbye.